if Juneteenth is not on your calendar, well then you need to get it on your calendar. With me now in the studio are three amazing goddesses who are here to talk about the Threads of Freedom Showcase featuring the Juneteenth events. Please join me in welcoming Zakita Sita, Showcase Creative Director and Curator of the Chayah Movement and founder, and you are the Executive Director. My goodness, talk about somebody who does not sleep.
Yeah, that's about right.
You are, is all of that on a business card?
It's not.
Well, it should be, because you've earned it. So welcome to Cityline. It's so good to see you.
Thank
again.
you. Good to be here.
In the middle is a woman who I always say never stops smiling, either with that beautiful smile or with the spirit in her eyes. Amanda Scott Thomas, you are the Miss Juneteenth Creative Director, and you are also the founder of Community Aunties. Oh my gosh. And nobody gives a hug like you do.
Aww.
It's so great to have you on this show.
Thank you, ma'am.
You know the picture I have of you where I'm hugging you so deeply? I live for that picture. And let me tell you something, when I'm having a bad day, sometimes I go to it. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
This woman at the end of the couch, Dr. Milagros Thompson, hello, celebration host, school counselor for Tacoma Public Schools. Dr. Thompson, welcome to Cityline.
Thank you for having me.
You are incredible. And let's just talk about what's beyond you as well. Here she is back. Oh my gosh. I don't know how on earth we are ever going to thank you enough, O'Shea, for being here. And let's remind folks once again, your name means God help me.
Yes, it does.
Boy, God has helped you a lot.
Every day.
Woo!
Every
Let
day.
me tell,
Every day.
every day. Okay, so Zakia, what is the Threads of Freedom, and how did this showcase come to life for the Chayah Movement, and why is this the center of events for Juneteenth?
Yeah, it's a great question. The Chayah Movement is centered around fashion, sustainable fashion, and using fashion for good. And so I had this idea of how do we highlight and showcase Black designers here locally. And so was approached by Tacoma Art Museum, thanks to them and to Sean and Tacoma Creates to be able to partner with us in this way. But it's a showcase of local designers who will be on display from June 10th through June 26th. So anyone who comes to the museum will be able to see the exhibit. And in addition to that, also hosting a couple of events that'll allow community to come in for free to not only experience the showcase, but also the community partners and the events that we have.
Oh my God, you are on fire. So let's talk about some of those featured designers and what can people expect from the fashion showcase, because it is stunning.
Right. Yeah, so as you see, we have Chelsea Berry, whose design is the first one,
Also
the black
known
dress.
as Beyonce. Yeah. She's taking a break off the tour, and Blue Ivy is in the green room.
In the green room.
Yes, but look at this outfit.
And so that's a outfit by Deontay Weather, who is also in the showcase. And then we have BJ with Belmore, who's the third look, who is a sustainable designer who does some upcycling and is a really great designer here locally out of Tacoma. So those are just three of the ones that'll be featured in the showcase. Wow. And it'll be basically an exhibit that folks can just come see and take a part of and experience and learn about the designers here locally.
I love that. So we got education with our eyes.
Yes.
And then Dr. Milagros, it's time for some education for our heart and our mind. Mm-hmm. What makes Juneteenth celebration unique compared to others in this region? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can talk to mine. So this is my third annual.
Yes.
I call it the Tacoma Public Schools Juneteenth event. From what I know, was one of the very first celebrations of Juneteenth within the district. And so my vision was really about hosting a free, family-friendly place that people can come watch our youth showcase their talents, as well as just displaying Black excellence. And so my intention is always to make sure we have as many local Black vendors, food trucks, performances. So just for the community to see what's happening. Literally everyone that's in my celebration is from local of Tacoma. Oh. Yeah, so they're either performing or bringing their cuisine.
I love that. So boy, I mean, this next question, you've already answered it. This event, it centers on joy and creativity. And also we have to talk about resistance, because that's what Juneteenth is really anchored in, if you have to understand this. So does this event capture all of that at once?
All of it at once, because when you walk in, it's free. The vendors is also free, so everyone's volunteering their time and really displaying just the excellence of culture
Exactly.
as well. And so that was the biggest piece I wanted families to walk in, is just to explore what's here, and just really a celebration. I call it a celebration.
It absolutely is. Speaking of celebrations, Miss Amanda, what is the Miss Juneteenth pageant and how is it different from traditional beauty pageants?
Well, beauty pageants are something that I love and got introduced into pageantry through the Miss Washington Scholarship Organization. So I started to delve in our own history as African Americans and come to find out pageantry, cotillion, galas have been in our culture since the 1900s, before and after segregation. And so the Miss Juneteenth pageant really came about because of the history here in Tacoma of the Afro Pageant and Show Association that was established in 1973 by local people here in Tacoma. I think it was Henry Rock Thompson, who was an administrator at Tacoma Public Schools, Wanda Thompson, who's still around doing great community work, Daisy Stallworth, and Harriet Williams. And so I looked into the history of pageantry and found out Afro Princes in Tacoma was a thing, and the Aunties, which were a group of community women that wanted to bring some things back to our community to support our young people, were really interested in a pageant. And so J.D. Davis, who's the...
we love J.D.
We know J.D.
He'll be on next week.
Yes, he's the creator of the big Juneteenth celebration that happens here in Tacoma, approached the Aunties and said, hey, would you like to do a pageant for the Juneteenth celebration? We were like, yes, of course. We were looking at the Afro pageant and reviving it.
And here it is.
And here it is.
Oh
it's a
my
pageant
gosh.
with a purpose.
It does. It's a pageant that nurtures leadership and cultural pride in its contestants. Last question here, Zakia, how does Tacoma Creates funding support all of this beauty and education?
It allows us to be able to have this celebration that is honoring freedom, that is honoring Black culture, and we don't have to charge folks to attend. It's giving access to the community to a space that is there for us. And again, this is all about collaboration, about freedom, about celebration. And we would not be able to do this if it wasn't for Tacoma Creates and the Tacoma Art Museum being open to partnering with us on this.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All three of you, and also you, Miss Beauty, over here for your time, and to all the designers.
Yes.
I want to say break a leg.
Thank you.
And you will make this one of the best Juneteenth that Tacoma has seen.
Yes,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We have Midsummer Bakery when you come back. Yum, yum. You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back after this quick break.